Hello and welcome back to SMT5 Vengeance. We have a quest which is under our level, so we're going to do it. Is the Winged Sun, a quest which requires us to go and get the power of the Sun God, which was stolen by two former gods, retrieve it and bring it to Amon, and this person is over in Shinjuku. So, let's do that. Leyland Crossing, Shinjuku, I think it's this one up here. So let's run over there and see if we can do this. It's one level lower than our level, so I assume we can. Also, if they've stolen the power of a sun god, I'm assuming there's some kind of fire-based thing, so I'm not overly worried about whoever they are. I think it's here and then this way? Yeah, this way. Cool. Then we're gonna run down here, run over this way. Oh, I was looking for the vending machine that's upstairs. And then we're just gonna walk in here, I think? You sense the presence of powerful demons. What will you do? Stay. Oh, it's Mithras.
I say.
Who's there? You're Alpax. What? That so-called hero Nahabino wishes to destroy the Kadishtu and take the throne to save humanity? Well then, Nahabino, what business do you have with us? You explain what happened with Amon. So Amon sent you here after all. I should have known. He's been after our winged sun for ages. With the news that Bethel's god has fallen, I suspected he might make a move. This is an opportunity for us as well. The sun god's power will lead us to the throne. We can't let it slip away. You'll soon regret pointing your blade at us. We will crush your teeth, slash your throat, and drink our fill of your blood. I was worried I was going to be on the wrong side of this quest. I was thinking that I didn't really trust Amon that much, but you know, I'm thinking I might be on Amon's side slightly here. So our young nameless god carries a soul. How much of its power will you be able to harness, I wonder? If you aim to stay alive, then show us now. Alright, well, I mean, obviously Queen's Decree. We got a crit, huge. Yabasami, which again, crits. Which one am I more worried about? I don't know, I want to see what Azura's got. Okay, weak to ice, huge. Absolutely huge, fantastic news for us. Raise accuracy and critical rate. You've got fire move and you got some physical moves. Okay. So an immunity to physical might be nice, just to stop Hades burst, but apart from that, mostly okay. Here, I'm going to use bold. What else have we got? So, yeah, fire's not a problem for us. Physical, we've got a couple of resists. Overall, first one, not that bad. There's a crit. I'm going to do the same thing again. Now, I could get another turn by using ice here, but it's obviously more valuable to use Spyglass here. Weak to ice, again, huge. AoE fire, huge, we already nullify. AoE light, we might already nullify. Low accuracy, physical, what are we going to do with that? And then Mejidola. I think they both have Mejidola, interestingly. Yeah, okay. Okay, raises accuracy and critical rate when attacking the same single target as the ally that acted before. When summoned from the stock. Okay, so we want to kill Asura first, because Asura's skill will actually activate. Alright. And then we're going to heal. Cool. Ow. AoE fire. Agra almost died. It's unfortunate, yeah. Queen's Decree. We got crits. Yabasami. Nahobiho's gonna use Jack Tempest. Wait, random foes? We're good, right? Because they're both weak. Yes. Okay. Wanted to double check before I used it. Wonderful. Oh. This gives us a free turn of Agra. I'm gonna use this turn to use Concentrate. Then I'm going to get another free crit. Although I guess I should have just fished because I'm going to get free hits here anyway. And then heal. Cool. So now we're fully buffed up. Critical aura is a little worrying. Concentrate's a little worrying. I should guard this turn. It's the correct move. Yeah. Even though it's not like a Magatsuhi turn, it's still the correct move. Just guard and tank it. Yeah. Okay. We're going to have to reapply buffs this turn, but that's okay. We're going to do crits. And we're doing crits with a concentrate already on Agrat, which is going to be fantastic. The huge damage. Followed by Murakumo. Followed by a little Jack Tempest, which does a lot. Bowl. This isn't going to be quite as buffed, but that's okay. Murakumo. Jack Tempest. And a rebuff and a reheal. Wonderful. Critical aura, concentrate. So this is a guard turn then. Right? It just makes sense to me that this is how we handle it. They have no way to kill us if we guard, so let's do that. Yeah. Oh wait, is that... Oh, it doesn't matter if it's a weakness we're guarding. Okay, Queen's Decree. Got crits. Wonderful. I'm going to fish for something more. Didn't get it, but that's okay. Jack Tempest. Bowl. I need to get to the next one. I shouldn't have fished for something more. Because I need to get... the first turn had to give us an extra turn. Should have fished for something on that one, though. And then get one of those. Cool. Critical aura. The Kaja removes buffs, not the end of the world. We're going to go for all in on Asura. Yeah. Because if we go all in on Asura here, we will... yeah, we won't need to worry about critical aura. Alright, he's dead. And then Mithras should be dead. Yeah. In fact, this will kill Mithras. Because every single one of the hits Mithras. Perfect. Hey, we're level 73. And Gurmakala also leveled up. Oh, I was going to go get Rangda. I forgot again. It's not a bit. I just keep forgetting. Okay, Critical Zealot. Crits are better. In normal is worse. Higher gods such as us defeated. So this is what becomes of one who has reclaimed his soul. We were fools. We misjudged the worth of the humans, and it has cost us everything. To the winner goes radiance. Now take the sun without reservation. It will remain once I'm gone. First Bethel, now you as well. Damnable. A powerful light started gathering in your hand. You obtained the Winged Sun Crest. Nice. Okay. Let's return to our ley line thing. Nope, somebody wants to talk to us. Konohana wants to talk to us. That means we're getting a stat up. Great. Let's do it. Demon Haunt. Right, up here first.
Nahobino.
Nahobino, you too shall be worshipped as a god one day. But you are one born of this earth. It is Mother Earth that is truly deserving of worship. Oh, alright then. And then over here, we have Konohana.
I say.
Flowers must bloom to manifest their allure. Likewise, my power must flourish. Okay, powered up. What did we get? You skill Abyssal Mask. Ooh. No. But it's very... It's close, right? Here's my thought with Abyssal Mask and why it's close. If she had Abyssal Mask, she would be less likely to be hit by confusion and things, and therefore would be a more guaranteed healer. I guess we could always guarantee... We really want Abyssal Mask on like whoever's going to be in our first slot. I think the other slots don't matter. Okay. Also, I noticed something, which we can fix. Oh, there's Asura and Mithras. Resistances are fantastic. A Reflect is always good. High Fizz, Pleroma, and Fry Cudgel. That is actually like a really, really good set of things on Asura. That's a really good essence. Then Mithras, again, resistances, I would say not quite as good. I don't really judge Reflect over Drain. I don't really care either way on those ones. They're good in different circumstances. High Fire Pleroma, probably good if you're doing a magic build or something, but yeah, might be worth putting on like a fire one later if we have one. There's Mithras and Asura's Analyze. Anyway, what did I see? Oh, also, there's a Glory Crystal. Oh, we should definitely get that last demon ability thing. Yeah. I saw that your potential is not maxed. I should max your healing potential. Because you're going to be in the party forever. And your aiding... Wait. Yes, and your aiding potential. I'm not going to do the same to Tal. Because I don't know if Tal's going to be in the party forever. I suspect that she will. But I don't know currently. Idun we could also do the same thing for. I don't know if she's going to be that useful later. But yeah, Tal is probably worth it. We've already done it on Cleopatra as well, but we don't really have any like proper healing. We need to get her abilities. I kind of I think I did that a little too early. Yeah, a little preemptively. Okay. No, I don't need to know that. That wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to go here. And then I want to go World of Shadows.
Welcome.
Yes, where demons gather. You've mentioned it. Right, we've registered everything. Demon Fusion, Special Fusion. So we're 73, no Special Fusions. Reverse Compendium, 73. Nothing. There's 0 things at level 73. Right. Next, Rangda. Actually, I want to do Dyad Compendium Fusion. Is that right? Yes. And I want to do that with all the ones who could leave our party. So Cert. No. Thor. Well, not Thor. Kudlak. No. Gurmakala. No. Fenrir. No. Yeah, none of these I think are going to be good. Okinanushi? No. Okay, so none of them fuse into Rangda. So we do need to go get Rangda. We should do that now so that I don't forget. Because otherwise I will forget again.
Hey, not bad.
Oh, 180 Memon. Lakshmi's Essence. Turns out when your memory is bad, like everything's a nice surprise. And I was like, oh yeah, we got that. So what's next? Sutra Set. Okay, Sutra Set's okay. Because we will want to kind of use it around that time. Soma's interesting. We should check how many we have before we hand that in. Large Glory Crystal's going to be good though. And then Balm is also going to be good. Also, I forgot to do something else. Okay.
Welcome.
Yes, where demons gather. I didn't actually want to go into Essence Fusion, but I want to just get Lakshmi's Essence off the list. Learn Miracles. Demon Proficiency 4. Increases demon ally skill slots by 1.
You wish to
Yes, obviously. Yeah, it's just good. Next we start looking at things a little differently. So what we got in here? I want to sort this by Unlearned. There we go. Very slight decrease to Magatsuhi. Yeah, don't care. Don't care. Ally summoned in battle is interesting. I don't know if that's needed, but it's like these are probably good eventually. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, none of this really matters then. Yeah, I think all of this is mostly fine. Cool. Doctrine. Merchant Hospitality is interesting. We don't buy that much from Cadaver though. Essence skills is probably useful. Or they're probably useful. That's probably useful eventually. Yeah, don't need that one. And then here, it's obviously almighty and physical. So those are our next ones, I think. Yeah, so we're a huge way off of them. There is an argument then that we should get maybe like these 3 beforehand. Just because these are so far off. But I don't know, we'll see. Like at 600, you're kind of getting to the point where it's almost better for you to just wait until you're happy to grind that stuff on the bridge. I think, yeah, you're almost better off just waiting then. Let's go to Asakusa. Let's then do a save, and then we'll go find ourselves a Rangda. Right, is this the right save? No, there we go. And Rangda. Perfect. Oh, I also need to go kill Abaddon. That's why I put a little flag on the map, because I was going to do that. Uh-huh. What are you weak to? Okay. Burn them. Oh yeah, and then just talk. You have the smell of a human about you. Are you indeed mortal, boy? Yeah. You really are human. There's something I've been wanting to ask your kind. What do humans wish for the future? Annihilation, apparently? So even now, humans continue to ravage their environment and tighten their own noose. All I can say is, try not to go overboard with your spectacle of ruin. Well, see ya. Cool. There any more over here? I think there are, right? I think there's another spawner just up here? Like around this way-ish? You slide down, then you kind of go back up? Or is it... No, it's down and then up here? Trying to remember where we're going. Yeah, it's this way. This is where the other one is. And then if this doesn't work, we go back to the ley line, save, and then reload. Yeah, that's right. We have enough that we could get the stuff off of Cyrenup now if we wanted to. Cyrenup... Wait, no, Cyrenup's up this way. Do we want to get this stuff off of Cyrenup? Like the one that shows us where everything is? I think we do, because I think we've really explored enough of this, so... Yeah. I think that if there are any more on the map, we need to get the Cyrenup's one, and we have the money now, so let's do it. Enemy turn? No. Okay. Well, luckily they've just used normal attacks on the ones who can resist, so that's good. Guard. Talk to Rangda. Now, why would a boy like you bother talking to me? Mayhap you want me to eat you? Please don't. Well now, scared are you? You really are a child. Fine, you're off the menu for now. Just give me what you have. Oh, cool. 3 life stones? Sure. Maca? Sure. Chakra pots? Think you've had enough? Oh, mighty bold of you. I'm Rangda the Femme. Let's see what you're made of. Yeah, I'm not giving you 3 chakra pots. They're way too valuable to give you those. Although we haven't used them in a while, but they are way too valuable in longer fights. Standard enemy, right? Ah, there we go. So, Rangda. Rangda has a reflecting physical resistance. I have now listed the positives about Rangda. That's it. A wicked witch and the symbol of evil in Balinese Hinduism. When women who used magic held a grudge or went down the path of evil, they became this dreadful creature. She spreads plagues, causes natural disasters, curses people, and even uses evil spirits to do her bidding. The holy beast Barong that symbolizes good is her eternal rival. Even if defeated, she will come back to life and their battle will have no end. You know you're really on the wrong side when like your eternal rival is like a literal symbol of goodness. But anyway. Over here, let's grab the vending machine. And then, hello. Yeah, tell me where the Memon are. The wheat me man. Alright, how many? Oh my. Let's say, how many did I miss? All of them, apparently. Wait, is it 20? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 I counted, but I may have miscounted or double counted. And they may be in the map that we haven't revealed. Also, this one we definitely cannot get. But, alright, well, that's good to know. We'll get them if we're in the area. We're not going to go out of our way for them. This low pressure or something? Head feel like gonna split open? Huh? It actually split? Ah. Oh, it does get us glory, though. That's true, it gets us glory. There might be some in the later zone as well. Wait a second, does this go under the bridge? Oh no. Vision coming back to me of remembering that literally I think I did this exact thing in the first run. And I always want to say with the meme man like thing as well, like with paying for it. And then it being like, no, it's just over the bridge here. Or like you can just run underneath. That's crazy.
See you.
How many meme man you found? Might as well find us all. Might as well. That is 182. There's another statue that puts our thing back to what? 83? That level 83 for us using all of those statues. Head up here. You know what? Sure. I'll do one of these. I'm going to do a save as well because I'll be honest with you, I can't be sure I know the way back here. 2 vitality incense. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. 3 bits of treasure? And it's not a trap? That doesn't seem possible. Grimoires, Thor's essence, and Cerberus's essence. Oh, cool. Resistances on Thor, great. 1 weakness, 1 complete nullification. Yeah, okay. Rest isn't really that good. This one, less good. You don't have the resists. Enduring Soul's really nice, though, on Cerberus. As that's a solid ability. Yeah, I see which way we're going. We're here. And now we just run straight forward. Wonderful. And that gets the glory. Okay. Yeah, I see where the ones we missed here are. I did say I'm not going to go out my way, but we are actually here, so we might as well grab all of these while we're here. Right. I guess what I meant by not out of the way is we're not going to go get them all now. We're just going to get the ones in the area we're in. Sensoji for worshipping Sho Kenzion Bosatsu. The Buddha that heed everyone's wishes. Grant peace too, yeah. Cool. I'll be honest, I was focusing so much on the words, I actually don't know if I took in a single word that they said. I was focusing on, like, how am I going to say this? Didn't in any way process it. You sense in presence of powerful demons? That means this part of that too dangerous. 184. And the last one is just here, I think. It's just around the bend here. Run past these guys. And then just keep running. And then just keep running. Sorry, for some reason I thought the answer wasn't going to be continued as running. But, was incorrect. This guy wasn't even hiding. He was actually just in plain view. Hey, no pushing. You better not. Real slippery. Huh? You're not gonna push? Aw. Alright. Cool. Oh, and there's another one here as well. So up this way. Oh, run all the way over here. I should pick up the essence again. I think we've used this one, right? Right. Up here. All the way up. Yeah, because I think this is the one that had all of the martial abilities on it. Yeah. Cool. By martial, I guess meant like physical attacking, strength-based. Strength-based, that would be a better way of putting it. Sensoji, famous in Asakusa. People often read wrong as Asakusa Terra, but Sensoji, correct way. I'm guessing that makes more sense if you're looking at the characters in Japanese. Yeah. I mean, it kind of made sense there, but what I'm meaning is I'm assuming that it's one of these situations where the characters are the same, but they're said differently. Okay, I see her to get there. We're not getting there right now, but I see her to get there. Right. Over here. I don't know why I'm running to this one. But we're halfway there now, so I'm going to continue. All the way over here. All the way over. And now we're here. Right. Cadaver, give me my reward.
You brought ma? Very nice.
Alright, there's all of our sutras.
Best of.
190 is our next reward, which is 3 somas.
Looking.
Yeah, I'll check if we have. We might not have any somas, in which case that's fine. Also, I want to check World of Shadows again. Because I want to see.
Welcome.
I'm not really worried about the moon, so I'm not going to do any fusions right now, but I just want to see if we got anything new at 73. No, but now we have Kali, because we have Rangda. Oh, we had Kali before, apparently. Okay. But yeah, this is what Rangda's turning into, 100%. That makes sense. Okay.
Return.
Cool. So that's that one. We're going to ley line crossing over to here. Yeah, okay. Fine. Then we're just going to jump off the back here. And all the way down this way. And we'll run up. I think this quest in Root of Creation, I get the feeling that you fight this thing that's above us. It doesn't seem like that's the way the quest is going here. I think that's what happens. So it was something to do with the Egyptian gods and other such things as that, but yeah, obviously very different here so far.
Young man.
Oh, never mind. Maybe we fight him now. Young man, this demon is a self-proclaimed tyrant. We best keep our wits about us. I suggest you stay on your guard and expect the unexpected. Alright.
Yes.
I sensed the moment their Magatsuhi disappeared from this earth. Well done. Now give me the winged sun crest. No.
What?
What are you doing? That crest holds no meaning unless it is in my possession. Oh, okay. I thought it was a choice. Yeah, okay. I see my faith was not misplaced. How pleasing.
Right.
Those demons failed in 2 respects. First, they made light of the power of souls, and they underestimated the Nahobino. And second, they neglected to draw out the full power of the winged sun. I am the legitimate heir to its power. That they did not see that I am the one destined to carry it was folly. And you, Nahobino, if there was one thing I did not account for, it was the extent of your own power. I see now, a demon with a soul that can well surpass their own limits, transforming into something even greater than their name suggests. To say that they can rewrite legends doesn't sound nearly as improbable as it once did. You are dangerous. If I were to let you go now, the only thing that would be able to stop you is another Nahobino like yourself. This isn't what you promised.
Right.
Indeed, it is not. I am a demon of my word, and so I will keep it. I told you I would judge your strength and offer my own. Well, I have judged that you are indeed strong enough. Now then, it is time you bear my strength. That is to say, I will vanquish you where you stand. Alright, let's go. Attack. No crit! No! Okay. Spyglass. Okay, fire and physical. Okay. Seems fine. When resists or annuls an attack, chance to counter with a medium fire attack. Okay, not worried about that. Makara Karn's kind of annoying, but like doesn't really matter. That's like doesn't matter. Okay, Boon. Or sorry, Bowl. I'm gonna hit you with the ice move just to guarantee us the extra turn, and then Murakumo. Okay. That's resisted. That was an instant kill. Alright then. That's obviously nonsense. Hit him. I'm gonna do a res if we can. Revival beat. Balm of life. There we go. Then I'm going to use our turn to bring Agrat back. Yeah, this is fine. Jack Tempest. And then we're going to use this, which gives us buffs and also makes our makes our health better. That's fine. Right. Magatsuhi turn. Crits. Let's go. So, Queen's Decree. Nope, don't do that. Murakumo. Jack Tempest. Bull. Queen's Decree. Murakumo. Jack Tempest. And heal. Wonderful. That's fine. That's acceptable. I don't believe this can be reflected. Oh, time to find out. Yeah, it can't be reflected. And neither can this if I want it to be. And this pierces anyway, so. Oh, and it's physical. Like, basically everything means that it doesn't matter. You have a spare turn. What am I going to do with your spare turn? I don't know. I could fizz dampener. Seems a little bit of a waste. Yeah, if you got anything you're weak to? No? I don't know. I have a spare turn. Weak almighty attack? It would actually probably be better to just pass if I'm not going to do anything. Pass? Actually, guard, so you gain the MP. Right, bowl, obviously. Health has not taken any, like, negatives on anyone. Or, sorry, no one has taken a hit, so no one is negative on health, so we won't worry about that. Hit you with this one, guard, and then guard, I guess. Weirdly. Okay. Ow. I think that must pierce then. Is that correct? Megido Flame. Yeah, ignore affinity resistance and pierces. Okay, so he does the block all magic, then he does that. Fair enough. Queen's Decree. Hey, couple of crits. Hit him. Hit him with ice. Ooh, couple of crits in there. Gonna do a heal. Queen's Decree. We got a crit. Nice. Get our guaranteed crit with that. Jack Tempest. And we have Magatsuhi next turn to finish them off. That's not the end of the world. That's fine. Yeah, okay. I think we still do it. I was debating in my head. I was like, can we still kill? Yes. Yes, we can. So that's a good amount of damage, but this is really what's going to kill him. You can use Mortal Jihad. Oh, it still counts as being resisted. Oh, that's good to know. Don't need to do that. Have you considered guarding? Queen's Decree. And kill him. We got Mon's Essence, and let's level up for Fenrir. Impossible. Even after regaining the Sun God's power, I was not enough. Is the might of a Nahobino even greater than that of the Sun God? But then, if a Nahobino were to become the Sun God... How unfortunate, Nahobino. Even if you take this from me, it will have no value to you. Tragic. If only I could have become a Nahobino myself. As Ra, I would have retaken the throne. The Nile could have been. A powerful light started gathering in your hand. You obtained the Winged Sun Crest. And that's the end of that quest, and I guess it's the Tyrant Talisman. And 120,000 XP. And a level up for Adremelech. Cool. Pion Macule. That gets us Enduring Soul. Very nice. Okay, collect 36 different talismans. Okay. It's the achievement. All skills of all allies will cost twice the MP, but deal double the damage for 1 turn. Okay. Effectively just gives you a free turn, and then we've got a couple of things that can be fused now, which might explain why I was missing the level 73 stuff. Cool. There's them on. Resistances are interesting. They're actually pretty good. That is... yeah, that's pretty good, I would say. Solid. We also have the boss Amon, which is lower level. It's fine, and now we've done the quest. So yeah, Return of the True Demon is actually our next quest to do. Cool. Another thing wants to speak to us over here. Speak to Orobas. Amon appears to be defeated. He should never have dared take on a Nahobino. Seeing as you were the one to defeat him, I'll tell you something interesting. That Winged Sun Crest you carry supposedly contains the power of Ra, the chief god of Egypt. Khonsu, the head of Bethel, Egypt, might be able to draw out that power. Okay, yeah, I need to go take that to Khonsu. Got it. Yes, now I know. Yeah, it's all come back to me. So actually, this quest line I don't think has changed very much, apart from the fact that it sent you to Shinjuku. Maybe previously it sent you to Chiyoda. It's just a direct 1-for-1. Old wordplay jokes say, Isore, Iria, no, Kishimojin. Iria, location name. In fact, we there right now. Cool. That one, I get the feeling that was a translators gave up one. As in they went, okay, this is literally wordplay that only work. Like, it's a fact about the area, and it's wordplay that only works in Japanese. How do we translate that to English? And they went, let's just not do that one. let's just leave it as it is, which is fair enough. Okay, I know where this is. Okay, so, but, like, how... I know where it is. Do I have... Ah, there we go. I was going to say, do I have any concept of how to actually get there? No, but now I do. Winnow Park, famous for cherry blossoms. Tons of tourists rush during spring to see. Don't want to get drunk and cause trouble, though. Big no-no. Alright. Yeah, okay. I know where some of these other ones are. Right. Just thinking of where we're going next. Actually, where am I going next? So if I want to go to do this fight, it's probably down here. No. If I want to do this fight, it's ley line crossing. I'm going to ley line crossing to this one. No matter what we do, ley line crossing to this one is the correct move on this to get there. Right. And then we're going to run back over here, which isn't where I want to go, but is going to get us to the thing that we saw on the map. The me man. He should be... Oh, I stepped on him.
Say!
Wino Toshogu Shrine, created for one who couldn't make trip all the way to Nikko Toshogu. Very important Shinto shrine in Edo. Sacred place, even with earthquakes and airstrikes during war, still standing. Cool. 189. And then over here. Right. All the way over here. There was another one, wasn't there? This is an area we've been running back and forward in, which makes another one being here even more embarrassing. Oh, it's not quite an area we've been running back and forward in. There we go. Haven't been looking down there. Disappointing when checking behind somewhere and find nothing, right? Found me at last. Or at least count for something, yeah. Alright. 190. This is where I check whether we have any somas. We're maxed on somas. So if I collect the 190 reward, we are immediately going to be wasting 3 somas. So I should keep the somas. Yeah, I should keep the reward for now and don't go to cadavers. Fair enough. Have we cleared the rest of this, by the way? Yeah. Actually, up here I didn't do too bad a job, although that is because I found 3 when I did my run around for money, so. Cool. I just realized I'm picking up all that. We can't actually sell it right now because that would involve going into cadavers. Right, grab that. Down here. Up here. Realized we didn't go the right path. Yeah, this is where I want to go. And then there's the thing we're looking for is in here, right? Did I already do this? I don't remember already doing this. I thought I didn't. Maybe I did. Reset. Nope. Remove. There we go. I did the thing in here. Yep. All right. Cool. This treasure I never got down here then. I thought the reason I never got that... Oh. That's why I never got the treasure. I was going to say, I thought the reason I never got the treasure there was because I couldn't get to it. As in, like, because I had to go through here, I couldn't access it. But apparently not. So wait up here. I didn't want the fight. Okay. Well, that's annoying. Okay. Pass. Hit him. Curious cattail. Or not curious. Whatever it's called. The cattail one. Curative cattail. Follow up with a curative cattail on Agrat. Then we're going to use a Queen's Decree. Crits. Curative cattail. And I can't kill both of them. Well, you guys weak. You're weak to force, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, in which case, there we go. Boom. Right. Thor wants to have a conversation. Okay, there's no way up from there, so that's fine. ley line. Here, I guess? Right. And then we will do a recover. Also need to go to the demon haunt. So let's do that. Hello. I refuse to be outdone by your deeds and labors. Must attain more power. Thor powered up. Got 2 vitality. Good on you, Thor. Right. Hello. You better not say I'm cosplaying, ho. You'll Sakanagi my hee-ho heart. A critical hit, ho.
Ho there.
The warriors of the Fianna have their own war song. Does your group possess such a thing? A rallying anthem composed of the cries of demons. Nothing could be more suited to strike fear into the hearts of your enemies. Alright. Head up here. Let's do a little save. And then we're going to run past this thing again. Yeah, because we know we can. What's the thing? It's there. I wonder if I can access it from up here. Ah, I see. There's 2 chakra pots. Okay. Just doing a scan if there's anything else we need to do. So nothing else here. So that now means that we have Guardian of Light, which is 78. That's obviously a higher level one. 75 is close, but is still a little higher. I guess the only one we got left is this. Oh, I need to check fusions as well. Yeah, where's this one? Okay. That makes sense. We could maybe have a try at that. Right. First of all, World of Shadows.
Welcome.
Yeah, World of Shadows, Demons Gather, all that sort of stuff. Demon Fusion Special. So none of the ones that we just got were special. So Reverse Compendium, we still don't have any level 73s. In fact, we're kind of like missing quite a lot up there. Alright, cool.
Return.
Yep. We are then going to Leyline Crossing to this one, to Umayabashi. And then we're going to run back this way. Is there anything on the way? No. Okay. Nothing on the way for us to do, except for maybe grab a few of these red orbs that will give us a little bit of Magatsuhi. Although we'll probably get enough within like the first turn anyway. We tend to. We crit quite a lot, and crit gives us extra Magatsuhi gauge. So that's good. Grab all of these whenever we see them, because every little bit that we grab helps us out in the long run. Nothing in this area, because this area is devoid of anything for some reason. It's where we found the Nahobiho. Right, over here. And we get a little bit more red. Just a little bit more red as well as we're heading up here. Cool. Grab what's on the vending machines. That, I think, should be Trumpeter, I want to say. Let's see. Yep.
I am Trumpeter, fiend and chosen herald of the end times. Seeker of the menorahs. Should you take mine, you will meet face to face with the most powerful fiend of all.
Is he the final one? Just going through them in my head? I guess he is, yeah. I guess he is the final one. Huh. Interesting. So, one thing I do know about this quest line is this quest line is changed on this route. So in the other route, the final thing that you do in this quest line is like the hardest thing in the route, right? By a reasonable margin. And it's optional and it's there. In this route, I believe that the ending is different. And I believe that certain things can happen in the ending that can help you in the rest of the route. So, yeah, maybe this does happen a little earlier.
His power is beyond comparison. There are none mightier, none who surpass the insurmountable King of Chaos.
Unless, of course, it's exactly the same in this route and there's just like an extra little thing, which is like a nice Easter egg if you've done it.
Are you worthy to challenge such a fiend? Allow me to be the judge.
Let's go. Alright. Can't afford to miss, so have to pass. Or, yeah, can't afford to not crit, so have to pass. Hit him. Have no idea what he does, so let's Spyglass. Weak to nothing. Okay, only crits are good. He has everything. That's fine as long as we have resistances to everything. Evil Melody. Oh yeah, he does that every 8 turns? It's either 4 or 8. I can't remember how many turns he does this on. And he does it to something in particular. I can't remember what he does it to exactly. Remove stat buffs from us. Well, that's fine. If he wastes his turn removing stat buffs, that's okay. Okay, Boon. Oh, sorry, not Boon. Bowl. I don't know why I'm calling it something else. I was calling it Bowl the whole time. I have to pass here because I need to get the heal happening. Hit him. You can get a turn of attacking. Might as well just use Jack Tempest. And then... there we go. I might swap out Nahobiho. Fire gets reflected. That's fine. Not a problem. We should definitely use crits here. He may use Takaja, so I'm not too worried about our buffs. But you might want to think about buffing up. Murakumo. Jack Tempest. I suppose the nice thing about Nahobiho is that Jack Tempest does so much damage. I'll put Bowl on at least, no matter what I'm doing. Queen's Decree. Murakumo. Jack Tempest. And Agadine. That's fine. We got a block. That's all we needed. Right. Queen's Decree. Yay! We got 1 crit. That's all we needed. There we go. See, I think it might be worth switching you out. The problem is I need your resistance to electricity. So whoever I switch you out for has to have a resistance to electricity. Someone like Thor could be reasonably good here, though. Yeah, he could be reasonably good here. Severing Bite's pretty good. Let's see, who else have we got? So that would mean that I'd be losing that for Severing Bite. Okay. Thinking of who else I have. It has to be somebody who's immune to electricity, so let's just see. Other Harlot. Again, could be fine. Don't know if I care that, like, I don't think she's the one for it though. Yeah. Okay, so it's basically Thor, Mother Harlot, or Nahobiho. I guess the only benefit of Thor is that he might, if we use Titanomachia, he may crit anyway, which would be nice, but apart from that, it doesn't really matter. So Nahobiho gets to stay 2-2, it not really mattering. Right, hit him. Hey, we got a random crit. I suppose 10 attacks still has a chance of randomly critting. Okay. Queen's Decree. We have free turns, so we can use Murakumo. Jack Tempest. And we'll do Bowl here because we don't need to rebuff. And the buffs might get removed anyway. That's gonna hurt. Ow. Is it every 4 turns he uses that, and every 8 turns he uses... Yeah, I think it's every 4 turns he uses that, and every 8 turns he uses the instant kill. I'm trying to remember. It's something like that. Let's see. Oh no, there's the instant kill. There's no way to nullify the instant kill. That's good to know. It must be he uses that after the turns. Okay. Well, it makes sense to do a res here. Gonna revival beat Konohana. The reason it makes sense to do that here is that then means that I can change in Konohana like this, and then I can use her heal on her turn. Have I got anything else I want to do here? Fairy Banquet's interesting, but no. Oh no! Oh, it's horrible. That's atrocious. Okay. What a terrible, terrible outcome. Okay, Tal needs to come in ASAP. Because Tal has Waves of Order, right? Yeah. Or Eternal Prayer. Eternal Prayer, I think, is what I'm looking for. Yeah. Eternal Prayer. So change in Tal. Nahobiho. Should I put Tal in the first? It doesn't matter. I was thinking what slot should I put her in, but I don't think it matters. We need a... I don't have a Force Dampener. Thinking of what I have access to. I need Magic Mirror on you. You're gonna use Waves... No, you're gonna use Eternal Prayer. Then we're gonna pass your turn. And we're going to change in somebody who has an immunity... Wait, do you have immunity to force? No. We're going to bring in somebody who has an immunity to force who can sit in the first slot. Adramelech? No. Also, I need to move Adramelech stuff around. I also need to move Fenrir's stuff around. Let's not worry about that. Lilith? Lilith is immune to force. Agrat would be okay as well. We could just bring Agrat back. Yeah, let's just bring Agrat back. Your turn. Go! Cool. Right. Let's see what happens. Ice, at least we reflect. Yeah, and we absorb, actually. It's not the end of the world. Okay, Queen's Decree. Murakumo. It missed! Horrible. I have to pass and then use, like, what, Light of Order? Just for the stat up. Tal's probably cooked, but let's see. It's not the end of the world. Gather Magatsuhi. So let's just assume you're going to randomly kill someone. There's nothing we can do about it. Let's just go for it. Missed! Okay. Light of Order. Queen's Decree. Is whoever's in the fourth slot. That's who he kills. Starting to come back. I think that's who he kills. Queen's Decree. No crit. Okay, lovely. Welcome back, Konohana. Yeah. Konohana.
Let's go.
Konohana. You're gonna use a revival. You're gonna use a soul return on Tal. Okay. tempted to heal. I think we use bowl. It's a little risky, but I think we use bowl. That's fine. Yep. Okay. Now I think we got him on this turn. As long as we don't miss. If we miss, obviously that's really bad. Murakumo. And Jack Tempest. Wonderful. Okay, Vitality Bomb, Small Glory Crystal, and a bunch of XP and a level up from Mother Harlot. We get Trisagion, and we get Fizz Block.
It appears you are indeed worthy of being his adversary. He is known as the Demi-Fiend, a most powerful demon, born from darkness itself. He awaits your arrival in the Hall of Chaos. As to what you will find there, ultimate power or death's embrace, well, that remains to be seen.
Alright. We obtain the Menorah of Glory.
Fiend, Trumpeter. Status, eliminated. I am curious about this demi-fiend he spoke of. I expect we will need to travel to this Hall of Chaos if we wish to learn more.
Fiend Trumpeter has been unlocked for fusion. Okay, nope, it's not changed. Recommended level 99. Yeah. Okay then. That's it's definitely going to be a problem. Anyway, on the positive side, unlike last time, we're actually in a build which is designed to do the fight. What do I mean by that? Well, I mean, in our previous run, we had like pretty much equal stats across the board. That isn't how you do this fight. How you do this fight is you do the most damage possible, and your Nahobino has to be 100% dedicated to doing the most damage possible. Previously, I could do a variety of different damage types and worked against every other fight in the game. But if you want pure damage, you want very high strength or very high magic. One or the other, and basically you just keep putting points into it. So that's what we've been doing. This is the whole point of this build, is basically get our strength as high as possible, get Murakumo, or whatever ability we end up having, and then just keep hitting them. So, yeah, should be good. Anyway, let's do a recovery. And the reason why I also wanted to push to do that quest this time is because I think that's the last, yeah, that looks like the last quest that I want to do at our current level, which, I'm just doing some other inventory management while I'm talking. So because that's the last quest I want to do at this level, it means that we should probably go and do some main quest after this, right? So we should probably do that one, and that one. We should almost certainly do this one first, because I think this one's the one that's intended first. I think it's intended in this order, and then this order. Right? I think this is the one you're meant to do last. I'm just thinking, now that I have access to this, maybe there was a, there might be a Magatsu rail down here. We should go back and have a look at some point. Anyway, get distracted. Yeah, I think that's the plan. And then, yeah, as we go to each area, we'll just clear out the remaining me-mans that we need here, and then, yeah, we'll try and use some somas in the fight so that we can pick up the somas and the rewards from Gustav. Unless we just say I don't care about somas because we're not actually using them. I'm an idiot!
Welcome! Hey, not bad. Best of...
Alright, whatever, I'm gonna live with it.
Say, need anything? Need it?
My memory is awful. I meant to go to World of Shadows.
So
But-
it seems
oh.
he's expecting you at the Hall of Chaos. I have heard of such a place before.
Sorry, I'm so used to skipping through our dialogue. Is there any way to see a log? No.
Nahobino, I believe that with your power, you may be able to use the ley lines to reach a new destination. I will use my power to illuminate the way. The path to the Hall of Chaos is now open. Make your way there when ready.
Oh, the ground is cracked.
Aha.
Cool. So I was coming in here to look at this. So, Trumpeter. Ah, level 73. Perfect. So, Trumpeter is basically the ultimate jack of all trades demon. Basically, Trumpeter has every AoE magic ability you could hope for. So, what you do is you get them all on Trumpeter, you stick Trumpeter in your party, and you basically use this as your way of moving turns forward. It's pretty good. When summoned from the stock, remove stat buffs and debuffs from all allies and foes besides self. Huh. Not sure I'm a huge fan of bringing you in from the stock then. Okay. Angels that sound their trumpets to signify the coming of the apocalypse ordained in the Book of Revelation. It's said that the trumpets bring plagues and disasters, turning the earth into a land of death and suffering. Cool. Let's make it, shall we? Oh, we have all three parts? Mother Harlot, Abaddon, and Camael? Oh, I didn't even realize. That's perfect. Okay then. Obviously passing along a physical move is not good. Guess we could pass along Severe Fire, maybe? Null Fire and Resist Ice are good, as is this. Let's look at what you're going to get. You're going to get these three. Evil Melody won't work against bosses, so it's inherently worse. So let's say that you have... So let's say we replace Evil Melody with Fire. That leaves you with effectively 2 slots and then 2 slots that'll get replaced. Okay. So we could go for something like this and then just kind of wing it. Yeah, work it out as we go along. Yeah, that seems reasonable for now. Set. And then we'll get rid of Evil Melody. Arc. Exactly. Level up. And now we get rid of Evil Melody. Nice. So, that's that, and we now have extra space free in our demon stock, fixing one of our recurring problems. Yeah, we should be good for a while, because Kali's going to be fused out of Rangda. This one, not sure, but I'm sure Kudlak would definitely seem like a good one to get rid of. Actually, I'm also thinking Kudlak Rangda could be good. Although, what's the other one? Get rid of Yamato no Orochi. I could be persuaded that that's the right option there. This thing? I think this thing is one that a lot of things fuse into. Yeah, Cert. So this is probably a Cert one. Cert plus Cherub, maybe? Yeah. Okay. And then Chi-Yu, we're getting to the point where we don't even know what we're using at that point. But anyway, all very good stuff. Right, Demon Compendium. I forgot to register before we did that, but that's okay. 82%, which is very, very good. And then we're going to go in our party here. We're just going to go through a couple of people. You look fine. You're fine. You're fine. I might have got rid of some of the ones that weren't, but you definitely need a little adjustment. There we go. Actually, I feel like we should do this. There we go. Move these up. That's fine. Can I go in the right direction? Probably not. You're all fine, fine. Ah, this one I was remembering. And this one. Cool. Yeah, and now they're all sorted. Wonderful. Cool. So, with all of that, I think I'm now ready to... Well, let's go grab one last me-man, just because it's on the screen. Hello. Ugh, so tired. Too much UV. Head's all red. Oh. 191 me-mans or me-men. And we have now, got to the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.